It's just crazy. And another one were people trying to change your mind. Like, dude, we all have our own different beliefs, our own different opinions, and that's fine. If you have your own opinion, okay. Don't even really share your opinions unless they're wanting to be heard, or if you want to share them, but keep in mind that there's going to be other people sharing their opinions that might be very different than yours, might go against yours. There's going to be haters telling you this, and that you're wrong and that they're right. Let's make it clear that everybody's different. They're wrong might be your right. It's just what works for everybody. I want to get to this one where the changing the mind. I was talking to somebody about what I eat because they were asking if I'm a vegan then, but I'm like, I don't like labels. And we were just having a conversation about that. And that person eats meat. I don't know what else they eat, but they eat meat. And I'm not going to try to convince you to stop eating meat. That's not my goal. You know, I I just tell you why I don't eat meat. What made me change my views on that and just my perspective and why I stopped eating meat. And he was cool with it. He was like, "Oh, like that's very interesting, like this and that." We were having a cool conversation. There's people that are like, "Oh, that's so weird. This and that. How do you live life by just eating without eating any meat, just eating fruit and vegetables, da 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 da." Like, bro, you think I'm weird? People see it as this, I only eat like grass, only lettuce. Like, bro, like there's so many things I eat. I don't eat processed foods. Like, processed foods is not food. It's shit. Meat nowadays is not really meat. Like, you're probably not eating ground beef. You're probably eating ground horse. Like, well, I'm not going to get hella into that. Then there was another guy that jumped in and started just going so against me, like saying all these negative things towards me about not eating meat, not eating processed foods and all that stuff. And I'm not just going to get hella into it about what exactly he said. But he just went on and on, and I was like, yo, like since the beginning I was like, okay, like if that works for you and if you believe that, that's fine, my dude. Like, that's totally fine. I'm not here to change your mind on anything. I'm not here to talk bad things or negatively about meat. Like, what I say is true. Like, just, I mean, like, it's just common sense too. Like, have you guys not seen the videos about how they treat these animals? How they just mix all the meats in together, all the bones, the teeth, just, I don't want to let's not get into that. But, and that's not speaking negatively about it. That's not speaking bad about it. That's just the truth. Then the person says how, give them 5 minutes and they will change my mind on being vegan. And I was like, first of all, I never said I was vegan. Second of all, I will never give you 5 minutes of my time. Just by the way you've been acting and what you've been saying, I'm good, bro. Like, I'm cool. I don't want to interact with this vibe that I'm not fucking with. And see, like, why would you say that to somebody? We have to respect each other's beliefs and opinions. Even if we don't agree with them, we don't have to agree with one another. And that's totally fine, but we have to respect that and respect each other's boundaries. Just remove yourself. If you don't agree with somebody and it's just kind of like, it might just bother you, you just really just don't want their vibes around you, it's cool. Remove yourself from anybody, from any situation, from any environment that you don't vibe with, that you do not feel aligned with. It's perfectly fine, even if it's friends, even if it's family. Don't try to change somebody, okay? Don't try to change anybody into believing like you, into being like you. It's just not right. They can express themselves however they want. They can be whoever they want. People change because they want to, not because you're trying to change them and want them to be this certain way. No. Like I said, even if it's family and friends, let them be, let them go, and you will find people that truly align with you, that have similar beliefs as you, that have similar values. You know what I'm saying? Those people that do not respect others don't even respect themselves, dude. And yeah, like if I'm disrespected, I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm not going to argue. I'm not here to argue. I'm not going to lower myself. I'm not going to lower myself to your level. I'm way above your level. Way mature than that, and I just don't want to interact with that negativity. I will stand up for myself, I will tell you how it is, this and that, and I will just remove myself. That's the easiest way. Just remove yourself. You don't have to argue. You don't have to get mad. I don't get mad about it. You learn from it. If you need to set a boundary, you set a boundary. And I feel bad for them because I can easily remove myself from that situation, remove myself from that person, from that environment. And when it's a person, like I could just leave the situation, leave that person. But that person, that negative person that disrespected me, doesn't even respect themselves. And they are stuck with themselves. So I'm like, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel bad for you. Don't let people tell you who you are. Don't let people change your mind. Don't let people tell you how you are feeling or how you should feel, how you should take certain situations. It's just it's fucking ridiculous. Everybody has their own different views on things. Everybody takes things differently and can express themselves in any way. They take care of themselves in their own ways, but also vice versa. Don't try to tell others how they feel. Don't tell others how to be, how to think. Don't try to change them. I wouldn't like people doing that to me. So that's why I just don't do it to others. We have to stop being so judgy. We have to start with ourselves. Stop judging yourself. Start respecting yourself, and you will respect others, because if you respect yourself, you will know that others want to be respected, and you will respect others just because you know what respect is. And it's the same with judging. When you judge yourself, that makes you feel bad. That makes you feel some type of way. So obviously, if you judge somebody else, you know that, hey, that will make them feel some type of way. That I will hurt their feelings. So let's not do that. Let's start with ourselves, okay? Be unbothered by all that shit. Get to know you. Stay grounded. You know who you are. Keep doing what makes you happy. Remain positive. Don't engage with no negativity.